What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Main Meadow Show. So this is basically yearly state theft part 2 in a way, right? So we have property tax that we pay for, we got registration that we pay for, we have state income tax that we pay for in some places. I know some states don't have state income tax, but at least here in California we do. And then we have federal income tax, which everybody pays out of their paychecks, and then we have sales tax on top of that. You pay sales tax on basically everything that that you buy, whether or not, if you live somewhere that's like, and something's $50 and you pay only $50 flat, there's still sales tax added into that $50. They just rounded up to $50, so that way you just pay $50, and then the people will pay the proper sales tax for it. Here, where I live at, we have a 9.25% sales tax. So for every $100 that you spend, you're spending an additional $9.25 just in taxes. No matter what it is here, like clothing, tires and car parts for your mechanics, whatever it is, right? Even at restaurants too, we're spending 9.25% on sales tax at restaurants as well. So my thing is get rid of the federal income tax. Get rid of the state income tax for every state. Get rid of property tax, period. Get rid of the registration, with the exception of you having to pay a one-time fee registration when you buy a used car from someone, or when you buy a new car from a dealership or whatever it is, right? And then make it to where every single city across the country and around the world have to collect all of the sales tax that they get from every business, no matter what it is, and they use that money itself to fix their shit, fix their roads, pay for their schooling systems, pay for their jail systems, pay for their police departments, fire departments, their hospitals and all that shit, and kind of turn it back into a republic, right, for the most part, to where each city takes care of itself with its own sales tax. Each state takes care of itself financially, you know what I'm saying? Instead of having federal income tax to pay these people who are getting rich doing nothing, paying the senators and the governors who are getting rich doing absolutely nothing, like Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, this freaking dumb prick. After 2035, you cannot buy a brand new gas or diesel vehicle in the state of California. You have to drive to Arizona, Oregon, Washington, Nevada, Idaho, Wyoming, New Mexico, wherever, someplace outside of California, to buy a vehicle that runs on gas or diesel after the year 2035. And then we all are sitting in the middle of this whole coronavirus pandemic, with a lot of people who lost their jobs and are losing everything for the most part. And he wanted to add an additional $11 billion a year in taxes on property and a couple other things. Like, we don't need to pay another $11 billion a year in taxes when we are already freaking paying the highest fucking taxes in the country. A lot of people will say New York has the highest tax. Well, guess what? Sorry to tell you, California now beat Texas, Florida, New York, and every other fucking state with the amount of taxes that we pay. Our gas is $3.09 a gallon. I looked at the federal tax, state tax, sales tax, and all the different taxes in there. At least here in my area, we are paying $1.13 a gallon just in taxes. That means at $3.09 we would be paying like $1.98 for gas right now. But because of all the bullshit, we are paying $3.09 compared to $1.98 because they have $1.13 of worth of tax added to that a gallon of gas. And it's the same gas that's in New Mexico, Arizona, Texas, Florida, New York. It's all basically the same gas because it's all made from oil from the same gosh damn, you know, drilling rigs and all this shit. So it's ridiculous. Get rid of all the taxes and let sales tax in each city pay for its own shit. Let each city pay for their own shit. Quit asking the government for help, and they need to, you know, I'm tired of all these people getting rich in office, like senators and governors and mayors and all these assholes that sit on their ass doing fucking nothing. And like I've said in one of my last videos, there should be, it's called a term limits and pay caps. And like I said, presidents and governors and senators and everything should only have a term limit of so many years, 4 years, 8 years, whatever, and they should only get paid for that time period. No more of that $400,000 a year after you leave office, like Obama and George Bush and Clinton and all those other presidents are getting. And then no more free freaking health care and dental and vision, and no free plane rides and all this shit, because they're all costing you and me money, and it's bullshit. And it's money that we don't need to be wasting when we could be using that money to help stimulate the economy by being able to pay our rent, pay our utility bills, be able to maybe buy a new car, maybe be able to afford to maintain our car, maybe be able to buy more food, more clothing, you know, other shit that helps actually stimulate the economy. Because when more people buy more shit, that means that's more sales tax, which means more sales tax goes to the city to help pay for more shit to get fixed, and it just is a revolving door. You see what I'm saying? That's why we need to get rid of taxes and only have sales tax for each city, and each city should use their own sales tax to fix their own shit. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Deuces.